William Sterling Parsons, often known as Deak, was an American naval officer and a crucial figure in the Manhattan Project, the top-secret U.S. research endeavor that led to the creation of the world's first atomic bombs during World War II. Born in 1901, Parsons graduated from the U.S. Naval Academy in 1922. He specialized in ordnance and ballistics, and this expertise would become instrumental in his work during the war. Parsons would become a key figure in the development of nuclear weapons and was assigned the responsibility of overseeing the construction and testing of the first atomic bombs. Parsons was responsible for the design of the Fat Man atomic bomb, a plutonium implosion device. This design was more complex than the Little Boy uranium gun-type bomb. An implosion-style bomb, the Fat Man device needed conventional explosives to compress a subcritical sphere of plutonium-239 into a supercritical mass, initiating a nuclear chain reaction. The success of this design was proved in the Trinity test, the world's first nuclear detonation, which took place in July 1945 in New Mexico. When it was decided to use atomic bombs to hasten the end of the war with Japan, Parsons was given the task of preparing the bombs for combat use. On August 6, 1945, he was aboard the Enola Gay, the B-29 superfortress bomber that dropped the first atomic bomb on Hiroshima. Just hours before the bomb was deployed, Parsons, aboard the aircraft, assembled the Little Boy bomb's final components to avoid a possible premature detonation in case of a crash during takeoff. The bombing of Hiroshima resulted in enormous devastation. The explosion and the subsequent fallout led to the deaths of approximately 140,000 people by the end of 1945, many of whom were civilians. The use of nuclear weapons on Hiroshima and later Nagasaki resulted in Japan's unconditional surrender, effectively ending World War II. However, the bombings ignited a moral and ethical debate about the use of such devastating weaponry that continues to this day. Parsons' role in the development and deployment of nuclear weapons led to a complex legacy. His technical skills were integral to the success of the Manhattan Project, and his work on the Fat Man bomb laid the groundwork for much of the nuclear technology that followed. At the same time, the destructive power of the weapons he helped create continues to cast a long shadow over his accomplishments. After the war, Parsons continued to work on nuclear weaponry and was instrumental in establishing the U.S. Atomic Energy Commission. He served as the Commission's first military liaison until his untimely death in 1953. Despite the controversy surrounding his work, Parsons' contributions to nuclear science and technology cannot be denied, and he remains a significant figure in the history of the atomic age.